Howdy, James here from Kicks and Miami, and I'm back to another review. In front of me in this box I have a package from Adidas, really is from Fear of God. This is the new collaboration between Adidas and Fear of God and Jerry Lorenzo, and this is the Adidas Basketball 1. Kind of very similar to that shoe that Jerry Lorenzo and Fear of God did with Nike back in about 2018. Since then he left Nike and he joined Adidas and became the head kind of design person over there. I don't know what his exact title was, in about 2020, and now we've kind of been seeing over the last kind of few months really more releases of the shoe, and then they finally kind of dropped at the end of November, beginning of December. Prices were a little bit higher than I think what most people expected. The ones I have here were about $250. He also came out with like a forum, which I think was closer to like the $190 mark. Still a little bit overpriced according to a lot of people, but that's all kind of how you see things. You got to think about at the same time Jordan dropped the 11 Gratitudes, which kind of retailed for 210, 220 give or take. So we're in a similar ballpark, but as it's a new shoe, people kind of have their views on it. So we'll take them out of the box, we'll take a look at them. I will post kind of some footage of me wearing them to give you guys a little bit of an idea on the fit, and just in general kind of what this shoe entails and so forth. Okay, so once you've taken it out of the first cover box, it now comes in another kind of box, which I think is more just like of a wrapping. So I'm going to take it out of that. You can tell straight from the weight of it, this is a fairly heavy piece of equipment right here. So I'm going to try and take it out of the next layer without kind of doing too much damage. Okay, there we go. Okay, now this box has been wrapped in some sort of tracing paper, so we're going to see what we do here. Gives you the type of feeling when you unwrap a new iPhone with all this kind of weird packaging on it. Okay, so here is the box, fairly clean looking with kind of the three stripes that you're going to find on pretty much all of the Fear of God clothing now that he released. There was also the capsule, kind of clothing capsule that came with it, also fairly overpriced, that have had some very interesting reviews made by people. But this kind of little logo is, I guess, their kind of Fear of God's take on the Adidas's three stripes. Okay, so each shoe looks like it comes kind of wrapped in a sealed kind of, I don't want to say that they're air sealed, to some extent maybe, but okay. So Ziploc style. And then wrapped in paper. So let me get the other one out. Okay, so if they had maybe gone a little bit lighter on the packaging, probably could have saved $50 or so per shoe. Okay, so this is my first look at it, kind of in hand. Obviously you've seen photos, but my views and my review right now is kind of literally taking them for what I can see right now. So the Fear of God 1 that kind of came out with Nike, very similar looking shoe, kind of its high boot with its kind of interesting toggle type lacing, and he's kind of now brought that same iteration now to Adidas and made it more of Adidas's shoe. So the version I got, there were two versions that released. There was an all black version, and then one with like a little bit of a white toe cap. As you can see, that's the pair I got. So the shoe itself, kind of big, thick TPCU sole, which I believe is Boost inside, I would hope, at least from the price. Actually, not 100% sure. And then you get with this kind of plasticky TPCU siding on the sidewall is where you now see your three stripes, obviously, which is what Adidas is known for. On the back heel, you get a little rubber thing that says Fear of God, which is quite nice. And then kind of like a 2-tier lacing system. So you get the original toggle lacing here at the top, and then also like a little slightly smaller, which I'll try to take a closer photo of, kind of bungee cord style lacing that probably makes just the very top of it tighter. Your main lacing system is the big kind of one with the toggle, but this then I think will maybe just make it a little bit tighter up on your kind of ankle area. So real clean looking shoe. I usually go with US 10 in my Adidas shoes. Yeezys I normally go up half a size, and that is what I was told to do with this pair. So this is an Adidas US 10.5. So now I'll try them on, and I'll kind of show you some footage of me wearing them, and then I'll let you know kind of what the feel is, to hopefully help you out who might be on the fence about these. Okay, so like I said, I went with a 10.5, so I went half a size up from my regular shoe, which I'm glad I did. They are a little tight, especially kind of on top of the foot and around the toe. You might be able to tell kind of from a above look is that they do start to kind of run kind of narrow when it gets to the forefront of your foot, which I think is the reason why sizing up does help. In terms of width, kind of regular width, I would say to maybe your regular like Yeezy, or so in kind of the narrow area. So there, you kind of, if you do have a wide foot, I think that going up half a size or maybe a full size might benefit you a little, but it's not that extreme. It definitely really where you're feeling it is kind of on the toe box and that area where you're gonna notice kind of if you go too small, you're gonna kind of feel it. Other than that, the kind of the fit with walking, nice kind of feeling on the heel cup, to kind of that really kind of controls the back of your foot. So wearing them laced or unlaced, I don't think you're really gonna see much of a difference. I do believe they're meant to be like a performance shoe. I do not know what it will be like to actually play in them, that's for sure. Mainly because I don't even play. But I'm not too sure that they have the subtlety, like they're kind of too firm is what I'm trying to say. They do feel kind of getting broken into might take a little bit of time, but overall kind of there is a fairly level of comfort there. Definitely again size up half a size, I would say at a minimum. I do look forward to seeing kind of what else he gets to bring out. I've seen a white pair that apparently might be only your friends and family pair. We shall see. But I know the price point is what really swayed a lot of people. But this is a pretty beautiful piece of kind of a shoe. Detailing wise, looks great. Box and everything, the way they presented it is worth the money, I guess, to some extent. After what you've kind of seen come out with the collaborations between Jordan and Soulfly that also came out this past week with the Jordan 8. You know, that's also retailing for $225, about $245 or above when you start paying for shipping. So I don't really see much of a difference between the people who are complaining about the price of them opposed to these. So let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe it's too early with Jerry Lorenzo, Fear of God, and Adidas to be charging those types of prices for this shoe. But yeah, overall great shoe. But let me know what you think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back again with another review soon.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.